Hello, and welcome to What is Crypto? I'm Matt, and this is Crypto. Today I'm going to be talking to you about something a little different, and that is crypto gaming. Now, crypto gaming is something that I was hugely bullish on and continue to still be hugely bullish on, but I haven't talked about it in a little while as it hasn't been doing too much. In this video, I'm going to be giving you my top 3 crypto gaming projects that I think can realistically do between a 10 and a 100x. Now, these are projects with a known proof of concept, and these are projects which I own personally and am hugely bullish on. So if that sounds like something you could be interested in, well, smash that like button, drop a comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. Also, if you want to join my Discord, I will leave it in the link below. It's 100% free for now, but it probably won't always be that case. So yeah, drop below, join the Discord, like, comment, and let's get into it. Now, if you ever look at Nakamoto Games, it had an absolutely brutal bear market. So it was kind of launched peak bull run, and then the bear market kicked in before it really had any traction. And as a result, it absolutely nuked. So it went down to some pretty horrific valuations. I think at one stage, its market cap was sitting under the $5 million mark. So that was an absolute steal for anyone who picked it up. It's sitting under 150 million, and it did have a peak market cap just under the 300 million mark. So I did pick some up back here. However, I've also recently picked some up. Now, if we have a look at the charts of Nakamoto Games, what I'm seeing is one of the strongest performers throughout the last year has had a very nice retracement. Now, if we are going to get some levels here, we can see that at its peak, sitting around the $3.30 mark, to now it is down about 50% still. It was down around 60%, however, it's just had a little bit of a push to the upside. So still down 50%, and it is still down at least a 3x from its all-time highs. It's also 50% in circulating supply, so it doesn't have a huge amount of dilution to come, which is something that I really like. So Nakamoto Games is something that I'm really bullish on, and what I really want to see is it reclaim that $1.90 to $2 mark, retest, consolidate, and then move to the upside. We've got a few levels of resistance coming up before then, but I really do think if gaming takes off, Nakamoto Games is going to continue to be one of the strongest performers, and it's going to do really well. I've got price predictions pretty high on this one. I don't see any reason why this couldn't be a $5 billion project. So from here, being a currently $150 million project, 1.5 billion will be a 10x. 5 billion would be approximately a 30 to 40x. So I still think those numbers are doable, but really anywhere between a 10x and a 40x I've got for Nakamoto Games. So hugely bullish on Naka and think it could do super well. Now, next up, we've got Games for a Living. Now, this has been one of the more disappointing plays for me this cycle, but I still do think it is a project that will do really well. Now, I think it's going to do well for a multitude of reasons, but currently looking at its market cap, it has a market cap of 36 million. Its dilution, unfortunately, isn't as bullish. It's only got 22% in circulating supply, so it still could get diluted 75 to 80%, which is quite high, and I think that's one of the reasons that GFAL has had some price suppression. That being said, if you look at the team behind GFAL, I think there are still a lot of reasons to be super bullish on. So Trip Hawkins, if you're not familiar, he was the first CEO of EA Sports, one of the biggest, if not the biggest companies when it comes to esports. Now, we've probably all played either a Madden or a FIFA or any of those EA Sports games, so a lot of you should be familiar with EA Sports. And if you are, Trip Hawkins was the first CEO of EA Sports, so huge deal in the space. We've also got co-founder Manel Sort, who is hugely intelligent and has got a pretty glowing resume as well. So have a look into those two guys if you're not familiar with them. Now, what I really do like about GFAL, although they've been building kind of quietly, they definitely have been building. So you only need to scroll up a short amount on their X account to have a look at one of their new games called Dead Zombie. So it's got some cool artwork, and it's now available on the iOS and Android stores. So they're going to be making lots of small games that are playable on phones, but I think they're also going to be looking at making a bunch of other games. GFAL is looking to be a gaming studio, and I think this is one that is trying to compete with the likes of Gala Games, etc. Also with the likes of Nakamoto Games. Naka is definitely ahead at this stage, but GFAL has got some huge backers. It's got a hugely bullish team that's developing it, and also it's been able to get really good seed funding. So I think GFAL is one that's going to do quite well this bull run, especially if gaming takes off. So I think it's going to do pretty well this bull run, and I think gaming is going to take off shortly. It has been lagging behind other hot niches such as AI, meme coins, and layer ones such as Casper. If you're not a Casper fan, have a look at Casper. It's absolutely ripping it today. Definitely one of my most bullish plays, but hey, this isn't a Casper video, so I will keep my mouth shut, although it is hard. Anyway, back to crypto gaming. So we've got Nakamoto Games and GFAL. GFAL, price prediction wise, it's currently got a market cap of 36 million. Price prediction wise with GFAL, a little bit more difficult as it's got a decent amount of dilution to come, but it's currently got a market cap of under 40 million. I think that this is one that could easily go to that $1 billion mark. So that is probably between a 10 and a 25x, depending on dilution. So if you want to have a look more into the dilution, you can look on their website and look at their vesting schedule, which will tell you all of the token unlocks that you need to be aware of. Alrighty, so that is two of my most bullish plays. Now, next on the list, we have Altura. So Altura is absolutely one of my favorite crypto gaming plays. Now, it is an infrastructure play, and they have a huge amount to do with NFT integration. They're also one of Alex Becker's favorite crypto gaming projects. So I think naturally, as Becker continues to hype up crypto and crypto gaming, this is one that's going to get a huge amount of traction. So currently, I also like the fact that it's 54% down from its local high, and it's over 91% down still from its all-time high. Now, yes, Altura has been around for a couple of cycles, but one of the things I love about it, it's almost fully diluted. It's a proven commodity, and they are still relentlessly building. You can have a look on their website. Only yesterday they posted that they've got $1 million worth of grants up for grabs, so they're going to give out $50,000 per month, and you're going to be able to vote on that if you are an Altura owner, and you're going to be able to vote for projects that you think are worthy of this $50,000 grant. Now, I think this is hugely bullish for Altura, as to me, really, I see a lot of new eyes coming onto Altura, and I think a lot of projects might be more inclined to start using Altura's infrastructure, and also potentially consider integrating Altura's NFTs into their own gaming projects. So Altura is one that I'm hugely bullish on, has an enormous amount of followers, followed by enormous projects as well. So I think you could do a lot worse than picking up Altura at a market cap of still only $35 million. This is one that I also think could push up between a $500,000 and a few $1 billion valuation. So at a $500 million valuation, we're sitting at approximately a 15x from here. And at a $2 billion valuation, we're sitting at approximately a 60x from here. So $2 billion valuations actually aren't that crazy when you think about some of the meme coins that are getting up to that space. Also, when you think about other gaming projects last bull run. So these aren't even the most moonboy scenarios, and I do see a super cycle where Altura could potentially hit valuations significantly higher than these. Once again, I'll be taking profits along the way, and I'd also advise you to do so as well. But Altura is one that I'm hugely bullish on, and it's one that I'm going to be holding for a significant part of the bull run. Sweet, so those are just three projects that I am hugely bullish on in the gaming space that I think could all easily do a 10 to 20x, and also some of them pushing up towards that 50 to 100x. Awesome. Thank you so much for watching, legends. Don't forget to like, drop a comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. I've also got a Discord, which is totally free to join if you want. I'll link it in the description below. Thank you so much again for watching. I appreciate it. I appreciate you, and I'll catch you in the next one.